Well, certainly quite a very somber day here at OR Tambo building. It's all about the life and times of South Africa's late High Commissioner in Kenya, Ambassador Mahlangu. Joining us now is Minister Lamola to reflect briefly on this day. Minister, in your speech you spoke about a man of integrity, a man who contributed immensely to South Africa's diplomatic community.
Indeed, Ambassador Mahlangu was one of those who was able to transcend from being an office bearer, public office bearer, into the life of ambassador, which is different to the life in parliament. And that life also requires agility, it requires people clear type of humbleness and engagement. And he executed his diplomatic task with aplomb. He represented South Africa in the US and kept the relations very cordial. And it was also not easy during his time, because it was when this issue of disinformation started, when he was in Washington, about how South Africa is treating Afrikaners and so forth. And he dealt with the disinformation, that there's no such, and clarified, and they continued to be a representative of South Africa. And even now in Kenya, he represented us with diligence, and he was always awake and ready to serve his country.
Minister, you spoke about the US. We know currently it's a bit frosty between Washington, D.C. and Pretoria. And Ambassador Mahlangu obviously had a very massive responsibility, and really at the very start of this disinformation. And for example, you say that you're really at the advanced stage in getting Mr. Rasool's replacement.
Yes, indeed. At the advanced stage, we believe soon the President will be able to announce who will be representing South Africa in Washington. And he has to fully apply his mind to that, considering all the factors. And I believe soon he will be able to do that.
Minister, before we let you go, UNGA is approaching, South Africa's program in the US.
Yes, it is in September, and as usual, we will start with bilateral engagements, engaging all stakeholders internally also in the US, and then that will also be followed by the UNGA program itself of bilateral engagement, but also the multilateral platform of the UN itself, the 8 years of the United Nations celebrations, South Africa's G20 a ministerial meeting that will also be hosted on the margins of the UN General Assembly, which is also a big moment for our country. So indeed, we're looking forward to South Africa's participation at UNGA.
All right, Minister, thank you so much. We know that you hijacked you, but thank you so much. A very, very important time, a profoundly moving occasion here as the diplomats are bidding farewell to the late South Africa's High Commissioner in Nairobi, but also accredited in Somalia, also the United Nations office in Nairobi. Kylie Kumale, SABC News, Pretoria.